even saw a commercial. I think it's over. I think it's in Sweden, so they can like pay their mortgage, and it's a commercial. You know that they don't have to worry about it. They just chip themselves, and it just takes the money out of their accounts and everything. Actual, implant in their hands and stuff like that. So we're moving in an automated world, right? So everything that we do constantly recorded. Where our money is becoming digital. I mean, what? Most of the time we don't even use cash, right? So everything we use a piece of plastic, and now it's going to move to a chip and everything, and everything is just happening so fast. I mean, the world is like speeding up. Especially when we get into our 40s, like me, or 50s and stuff like that. We say, you know what? It is speeding up. If you think about it, the last 100 years. See, the last 100 years has produced the fastest wave in technology. It's the fastest wave in the improvement of technology. Think about that for a second. Those of you guys that are in your 30s, maybe, but 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, stuff like that. Look at what has happened. Okay, Grant Hill, Shabbat Shalom, brother, Shabbat Shalom. Think of what has happened in the last 40, 50 years, right? Okay, you got your assembly line. You go from there, radio, television. Now, just in my lifetime, 8-track, cassettes, CDs, Walkmans, down to MP3 players, rotary phones, cordless phones, car phones, cell phones, to smartphones. Do you see what's going on right now? You see what's going on? Snail mail to email. All these things. I mean, even plane travel. Okay, last 100 years. Even plane travel. Everything is being discovered, invented, quick, fast. Yeah, I know. It's missing when there was no cell phones. I know. I mean, that's part of the zombie apocalypse. We're always in our phones. Heck, we become so dependent on it. I mean, how many phone numbers do we actually remember that we know by memory? How many phone numbers do we know by memory? Most people can probably count on one hand how many numbers they actually know by memory. And that's just to say that we are very dependent on technology. Okay. Yeah, I remember that good old bunny ears antenna. Remember when before your remote, you had to actually get up to go and change the channel? Yeah, I know. So a lot has changed, and I think, I think sometimes we don't give it a whole lot of thought. We're not really thinking about like, wow, all this stuff seemed to be going a lot difference to me. I don't care. I don't mean that in a insensitive way. I'm just like I don't care. I'm like, okay, you are what you are. But if I say I'm an Israelite, it's scoffers. So you got to ask yourself, why does that make people so upset? Because if it's unfounded, right? If it's unfounded, it has no merit at all. You can just laugh it off. You'd be like, right, yeah, okay, yeah. Well, you're Israel, you're people of the book. But no, people get pretty upset. Signs of the time. We look at, I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep it in the car here. A lot of stuff in tow. You have people getting upset, and you have drag queens, get to read your kids little stories and stuff in school so that they can, so they can grow up being very, very tolerant of alternative lifestyles. Signs of the time. If fluid sexual stuff like that, you are whatever you feel you are. Depends on the day of the week. It just depends on what you feel or what you think. Signs of the time. Food shortages. Obviously, we know GMO foods and just all kinds of just artificial things, the things that they put in our foods. More signs of the time. It's right in front of us. The Bible says that we'll have an evil eye towards our brother and things like that. We do. Hard for us to come together as a community. Very, very hard. This thing is gonna fall. But I'm trying to keep it. But anyway. It's hard for us to come together as a community, right? Black person has a business, and people know it's black owned. You want to hook up, knowing that, hey, we gotta turn a profit. If you want to stay in business, you gotta turn a profit. If you want to stay in business, if you don't want to stay in business, hey, discount it all the hell. But you can't do that. You try to do the work, and they want you to foot the bill for everything. We don't. Bottom line is we don't support each other. The black dollar stays in the black community 24 hours. The Jewish dollar stays in their community about 21 days. The Asian community about 30 days. The black dollar about 24 hours. And it's funny, we run out and we give our money to other nations. No complaint. No big deal. And see, the thing is, even though we only make up about between 13 and 15% of this country of America, we still spend trillions of dollars in various industries. We buy our homes from another nation, meaning our money, that's who's going to get our money, our mortgages and our loans and liens and stuff like that. We bank with another nation. We buy our food from another nation. We go to the nation for law, for our protection, for our health care, for our technology. Another nation. We use their websites, platforms, stuff like that. Everything we are in want of. Yes, we are a robbed and spoiled people. Like I said, if I can say simply, it's just like the Messiah. He said, who is my mother, who is my brother? They who keep the commandments. Shabbat Shalom, Brother Robbie Rayner. Shabbat Shalom. But he said, who's my mother, who's my brother? They who keep the will of my Father, right? That's my mother. That's my brother, right? Sometimes we get upset. Well, not me, but you have some of our Israelite brothers. They get upset and they yell at other people, and commandments are not for them. And hey, salvation. And this is a quick aside. Salvation is not for them. Lord ain't dealing with them. This and that. Oh, you wicked. that benefits me. You keeping your paws off my wife, that benefits me. That benefits me. You're not lying to me. That benefits me. That benefits. So if another nation decides to serve the Most High, that benefits me. So I'm not going to keep this too long because the signal keeps going in and out. But yeah, I mean, someone keeping the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High, it benefits me. It benefits you. Shalom, shalom, and for Johnny. You know, that's what it is. It benefits you. If someone's keeping commandments, that never makes sense to me. You know, telling someone not to keep the commandments because they're of another nation. That never makes sense to me at all. I'm like, yeah, I want them to keep the commandments. Keep as many as humanly possible. Keep as many as you can, because that's gonna benefit me. Shalom, shalom, brother. So I'm not gonna keep you guys too long just because of the signal. Because there's not a whole lot going on around here. So anyway, just continuing on. That was just a quick aside. But we can see the signs of the times. We can see that, you know, the world, they're after your kids. They're after the minds of the next generation. That's what all the imagery, all the things that are set before them. If we don't know, if we don't understand or guard what goes into our kids' ear gate and eye gate, we're gonna be at a loss. We're gonna be at a loss. That's why so many people are big on homeschooling, you know, because I mean it's kind of like Elder Murray had said when it comes to homeschooling and educating your kids. When you educate your kids, when they're homeschooled, you educate your kids, stuff like that. Then when they get out into the world, because eventually they got to get out into the world, when they do get out into the world, then they question the world. If you go and you allow your enemy to educate your children, then they come home and question you. So they're after your children. But guys, I can tell you this: one of the things that is not going to happen, it's not going to be a good change if we're not able to work together at all. I know as a whole, you can't trust anybody. You don't like people like that and all this other stuff. But yet, I'm still teaching them money. We question information comes from like let me see, let me pray about it. But when it comes from your oppressor, you take it at face value. You don't question it. You take it at face value. Very odd behavior indeed. Very, very odd behavior. Signs of the time. Signs of the time. I think we better, I think it's time to prepare. 400 years is just about up. And things are going to be changing. Things are on the horizon. You know, no, I'm not hitting a panic button or anything like that, but there are going to be some paradigm shifts coming down the pike. Various paradigm shifts, okay? Sometimes they're subtle, sometimes they are overt. And we think, nah. Guys, we adjust. We adjust to it, whether we want to believe it or not, whether we accept it or not, we adjust. Like, there was a time where you didn't see yourself, those of us in a little bit older generation, you didn't see yourself paying $2 and $3 for a bottle of water. Now we do. You didn't see yourself paying $5 for a cup of coffee. Now people do. I won't say you, because somebody will go, I don't. But people do now. I'll just put it on people. People pay $1, $2, $3 for some water, right? People pay $5 or more for some coffee now, right? Yep. We adjust. Everything used to be cash. Now it's credit card. We adjust it. Cash is slowly becoming obsolete, inefficient. And we adjust. Used to be a time where people got paid that day. Day's work, day's wage. Then it switched to, I'll give you your money in a week. Then we switched speak a little bit louder. I'm speaking through this Bluetooth. Sorry, but I just wish I started a lot sooner. I wish I would have started in my 20s. So, Brother Grant, let me just say, you're in a good spot. You're in a good spot, young brother. You're in a good spot. Just to have your mind heading in this direction, thinking about, preparing, thinking, you're in a great situation, believe it or not. So stay in the truth, even if a whole lot of young men, in your age range or whatever, or you're not around them or whatever, don't be encouraged. Don't get discouraged by that. You're in a very good spot. If I can keep my same brain and I can trade ages with you, I'd do it. Because I know more than I knew back then. So I know more than I did when I was in my 20s. So I would definitely do that. I would have made a lot of different decisions. But if you decide that you're going to come out, homestead, take a wife or two or whatever, at the age you are now, you're in a good spot. Very good spot. So, bless you. So, anyway, my signal may not be so strong, may not be super strong. Oh, Sal, I did check out the callers, which is good. That's a good thing. No complaints. A lot of callers, and I got kicked off a couple times, but I kept doing it. House of Colette, shalom, my brother. House of Colette, it's one of my brothers right there. But yeah, you had a good. I was trying to listen to a little bit of that, and I got kicked out a couple times, but I called back a couple times. You know my number. I'm sure you probably recognize the number. So, but it was a good one. It was a good hot seat. But as I was saying before I kind of closed it out, I was that's my only regret, not starting a lot sooner. I really wish I would have started a lot sooner. But that's okay. The Most High put it on my heart right now. So get my house in order, cleaning out everything, and getting everything straightened out. Getting really serious about what's going on, being about it, doing the work. So in the meantime, I need to get my work done, get my skills up. Looking forward to getting out there with all my brothers, but looking forward to get out there with Brother David, because that brother has a wealth of knowledge, and I want to go under him and learn a couple things. So, hey, look, truth be told, I never homestead before, never done that before. A little nervous, a little concerned, of course, because I don't know what I'm doing, but I can learn. I'm willing to learn, and that's the difference. You just got to be willing to learn. I understand he had worked with Cobb. I have an interest in building earth structures, I should say, using earth materials and things like that. Very sustainable. So I'm very much interested in that. So I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to help him in some projects that he has going. They built a cob. Yep, they just built. See, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. They built a cob oven. I'm interested in that. Of course, along with those earth bricks that you and I were talking about. That's what I want to build with. I want to use earth materials. Cob and straw bale and earth bricks and things like that. I want to do that because it's very sustainable. You build like that, I mean, it's just energy of two. We need to do a part two. A part two. Okay, all right. I'll get with Brother Chris, see if he wants to do something, put something together, talk about that community type things, coming out, getting prepared. This is the end of the 400 years, and a talking about even your enemies. They're preparing. They're getting ready. A lot of wealthy people are preparing certain things and building homes and going off grid and buying up precious metals and stuff and building greenhouses and hydroponics and things. People are getting ready. People are getting ready. I was over, I'm in Texas right now, and I seen in the span of 15, 20 minutes I saw 6 military helicopters flying over. I couldn't pull out my phone fast enough to record or whatever. Okay, and it's just strategic location. It was near. After it took about a week later, I saw that there was like a little airport or something, and I saw a bunch of military, helicopters there and stuff like that. Then I'm seeing a lot of trucks, 18-wheelers, and it has a lot of Humvees on it. I'm seeing caravans, Humvees and things like that. I'm like, just all kinds of stuff. Things, stuff you never used to see before, but now they're getting us used to it. You're getting used to it. There's a lot of things out there, guys. There's a lot of things that are happening. Depends on if our eyes are open. Depends on what you're going to do with the information. That's it. I was born and raised in Florida. Where's my phone? Brother saying he was born and raised in Florida. Let's see. A lot of stuff is happening. Some stuff I can't see. Let's see. All right. Guy in Florida actually worked at NASA Naval Base. Look what happened. So what happened 25 miles down the road. Yeah, you can see the stuff that's happening, man. You can see it. So that's why I'm moving further out. Ozarks, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep, cars that lock on the inside. Yeah, that's my baby. Cars that lock on the inside, stuff like that. People, got the North Star. You press a button. I'm glad you brought that up. You have the North Star and stuff like in Cadillacs and things. You press a button and they can hear you. Hey, I can help you. Where are you? Yeah, I need a tow truck and all this stuff. Of course, they're going to present things in a positive way. They're going to present it that it is useful. People, people microchip their dogs and their pets, things like that. Of course, it's useful. Microchip your children. Why? Because if they get kidnapped, you can get them back. Okay? Things like that. Signs of the times. Stuff that's been out. Okay? I'm not telling you anything new. I'm telling you the things that you've been numb to. I'm not telling you new. I'm telling you what you're numb to. Because we shift our paradigms subtly. They just built a new naval ship here in Virginia called the John F. Kennedy. And we're getting used to it. They're preparing. They're getting ready. Question is, are you going to be in a line of fire? That's the question. Or are you and I going to be in a line of fire? All this tech. Yeah, you're right. They can, like she was saying, the tech in our cars. Now you got self-driving cars. Okay. You have that. They can communicate with you. They can tap in. Now, don't you know that if they can tap in, they can unlock your car. They can stop your car. Once you think about this, you can be in the police, they want to present it in a positive way. They can't present it in a negative way. We won't do it. We won't accept it. Okay? We won't accept it. So they got to present it in a positive way. Like all of our cars, smart cars and things like that. In a police chase, now they can shut it down. Can Siri listen to your voice and speak better? So they can now they can shut your car down. They can shut your car down. Right? So when you have a system control, I can tell you right now. I had to pause this, so yeah, absolutely gonna encourage you, brother. I gotta encourage you. But now, if you have all this smart technology, they can come in and they can shut you down. They can cut your car. They can turn your car off. Okay, it's a smart car. They can turn your car off, shut you down, right? like some land that I was getting over in the Ozarks, and my brothers were saying it's gonna be kind of hard for you to get the things that you need. Yeah, spot. Oh yeah, I was looking at a spot in Arkansas, and my brothers out there, and they love me enough to give me their honest opinion. They said, listen, you can make it work. Brother Andre was telling me, and Brother David was saying it, and Brother Manny, all of them, really all of them, right? But the first two to start saying something was Brother Andre and Brother David. They would just say, look, brother, let me just tell you, you can make it work, but it's going to cost you, okay? You can, whatever it is you want to do on this particular land where we're standing on land, we're looking at it. They said, you can make it work, but it will cost you more, okay? Because it's a rolling hills, it's way too slopey, right? It's way too slopey, right? And things like that. And I heeded the brother's advice or whatever, and I said, you know what? All right, cool. I'll move on to something else. So we got to keep that in mind, okay? But yeah, I mean, I would have been able to do everything I needed to do over on the Arizona side of it, but it was going to cost me a lot of money. I'm not made of money, okay? But yeah, back to the signs of the time. My Yeshaya was talking about 3D imaging and facial recognition and things like that. Yes, we forget those type of things. We're getting. Look, guys, we can go on our daily lives, and you have no idea how many times your image has been taken. No idea any time. I mean, people can, your phone can be hacked and override. There's constantly some of the phones are facial recognition. You can open up just because of your phone, put it in your face. Okay, now it's just like you use your thumbprint on your iPhone and stuff. Same thing with facial recognition. You're going through lights and stuff. Take a picture of it. Yeah, I know. Oh, you take a picture like if you run the light. It can take a picture if you don't run the light. They have those pictures. How many times you seen it in the movies? Like, okay, they're like tracking someone down, right? It's like a manhunt or something. There's pictures there all the time, just looking for you. Had nothing to do with you speeding, so they can find you. When you're at the ATM, camera right in your face. Am I making this stuff up? It's right there. We're getting you're on camera all the time. And so, like my brother said, you need to try your best to live a quiet, set apart, not just in the faith, but physically set apart, peaceable life. Get your own little Eden, get your own little 5 acres, 10 acres, 15 acres, way out in the middle of nowhere somewhere, away from everybody, to live in as much peace as you can possibly get. Period. As much peace as you can possibly get. Apps to see you in your house. Yeah, smart. Shabbat shalom, Brother David. And I was just talking about you. Shalom, brother. Yeah, I got a guy in my business, kind of a mentor or whatever. House is pretty smart. Unlocking is, you have what is called the new Ring. The Ring, on your doorbell has a camera on it. You can let people in your house with packages and things like that. Got your iRobot, vacuuming your home, and you can set your alarm and stuff on your phone. See what the bookshelf look like in another room exactly, And they have those commercials, like the guy, he's sitting in a bathtub or something like that. Someone is at his door. He can talk to him through the Ring, and he can unlock the door a little bit and just say, hey, listen, hey, leave the package right there, blah, 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 whatever. Now, the person don't know if you're at home or if you're at work. They don't know, okay? But that's the world we live in. We're in Alexa, Siri, all that stuff. It's tech. The tech is here. The tech is here, guys. It is here. It's not going anywhere. And what's going to happen is that it integrates in our life. We integrate all this tech in our lives to where we're going to wonder, how do we ever get along without it? that's what they did in the old past. So you better figure out how to do those things. Okay? Do we know how to skin an animal? Do we know how to hunt? The old past. Do we know how to do those things? Okay? Do you know how to keep yourself warm? Do you know how to do the old past? Do we have those survival skills? The old past. Come out of her and seek the old past. There's your answer. Because the people who are not aligned with your faith, who will not, do not, and don't want to serve the Most High, include the ones who are deceived, the ones who are deceived are going to turn you in. That's the reason why you don't want to be around these people. You don't want to be around a bunch of people who don't share your faith. You don't. Because they're going to turn you in. They're going to turn against you. Okay, I'm oversimplifying. They're going to be like, oh, yeah, they didn't take the mark. They're not doing it. You know, that kind of thing. So you want to get away from these people. Right now, everything's nice and calm. This is only an opportunity for you and I to gather up the resources and materials that we need to build that peaceful existence. That's what it is. I'm not trying to declare war on nobody. I'm not trying to, you know, I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to fight with anybody. Now I'll protect what's mine, and I'll help my brothers protect what's theirs. Okay, I'll do that, but I don't want to go to war with anybody. Okay, I just want to live as peaceful as possible until Yeshua comes back, or until I go to sleep in the grave. One of the two. The old paths, coming out of her, my people, and seeking and asking for the old paths, yes, in a quiet and peaceful life, that is your solution. But here's the kicker. You got to be able to work. You got to be willing to work for it. You got to be able to sacrifice two things: comfort and convenience. When you sacrifice those things, then you can have that. Then you can have that quiet and peaceable life. When you come out of her and you seek the old path. If you're willing to sacrifice comfort and convenience, then you got a chance. Then you got a chance. Because right now, while they're not beating you about the head right now, this is only an opportunity for you to amass the things you need. Okay? I'm working right now so I can get the resources I need. Brother said comfort and convenience equals death. Exactly. Okay? So that's what we're talking about. You're willing to sacrifice that, then you got a shot. You got a chance. I used to say everything, now it was more of a secular thought, but I said, I know where everything you ever wanted is located just outside your comfort zone. That's where it is. I know exactly where to find exactly what you want. It's located right outside your comfort zone. Now, it's uncomfortable for me to leave everything that I know. I grew up in Houston, Texas. I'm leave Houston, Texas. Okay, fine. I'm out. It's uncomfortable. My Yeshaya is uncomfortable. All right? But she's like, I'm out. I don't need Texas anymore. I'm out. She's severed that. I'm out. I'm good. I'm good on Texas. I'm good. Cool. I come back to make money. I'm just being honest. I come back to make money. That's it. I'm out. That's it. I'm dealing with Arizona because I was buying land out there, and I'm selling the land. I'm in the process of it. I'm getting rid of that land, and I'm moving around the brethren. That's it. I'm moving around the brethren. Now, there's been a misconception out there, and some people think that everyone needs to move around the brethren, right? You don't have to come move around us. You know, us who say, we're TPIC. We're not a camp. We're not a church. We're none of that. Okay? I'm not a pastor to my brothers. My brothers are not pastors. No one. There's no central person that runs everything. It's not that. It's 5 brothers who wanted to have all things in common, and iron sharpening iron, and celebrate the victories that each brother has, whether it is building something on their land, expanding their family, whatever the case may be, serving the Most High Yah. That's it. That's it. We just center ourselves around faith and the Father and Yeshua, family, and fellowship. 5 patriarchs deciding to come together. If you want to come and be around us and all that, we're not lords over you. You're your own patriarch. We try to figure out what we can agree on, and we go from there. We keep it simple. We keep it simple. We don't like to try to pick out doctrinal hairs and stuff like that. We like to keep it simple. We can read it in the Bible, fine. Okay? What they say, if you can Bible it, we can believe it. Okay? Scripture and I can picture. You know, we just try to keep it nice and simple. We try to keep it short, but simple. Yes, exactly. You win, we win. We want to see a patriarch rise up. We do. We want to see a man bring up a nice, healthy family. We want to see a man on his parcel of land. We want to see that. I want to see that. And we don't want you to sign it over to us. Okay? We want you to have it. Okay? You do it. All we want, when we talk about all things in common, we help one another. That's it. If I have a tractor, my brothers can use it. So they have a tractor too. They can use it too. I don't have a tractor. But if I had a tractor, my brothers, if they need it, they can use a tractor. Okay? Obviously, help a brother, you know, with gas or oil or maintenance or whatever needs to be done. But we all benefit. We come together. Okay? All the brothers get together. Let's go to Brother Andre's land. Let's help. He has a project. He wants to have a barn raising. Okay? We need to put together a barn. All the brothers get together, go to his land, let's get it done. Okay? Spend a few days over there, let's do that. Let's go to another brother's land, let's do that. Seek out the old paths. Brothers showing each other how to, you know, have rain catchment and gravity feed that. Setting up solar. Building homes and stuff. I was about to spend $1,200, I think. Yeah, the sister's cooking it up. Yeah, exactly. The sister's cooking it up. I can't wait, brother. I can't wait to get out there with you, Brother David. I can't wait to see what projects you got going, see what you have help with and stuff. I can't wait. My Yeshaya can't wait to get around Sister Sky. She talks about it all the time. We can't wait. And I was about to, like I was saying, my brother David knew how to do that. I didn't know that. I had no idea. I was about to spend a weekend, I think it's like 4 or 5 days or whatever, and learn how to do it. He's doing it. He's already doing it. I'm like, man, I gotta get out there. I mean, I'm gonna get, somewhere in February, I'm gonna get it done. Then it's like in the middle or the end, in the middle of February or the end or something like that. I'm gonna get out of there. I know it's kind of cold. I'm trying to time it just right, but I'm getting out. So middle or the end of February, I'm gonna tighten up the date. But it's looking like towards the end, just because of the cold and stuff like that. But it looks like towards the end, and that way, I want to be productive. I want Brother David to be able to use my hands. And brother, I don't have a lot of pride. I don't know how to build that stuff. I don't know how to work with cotton and all that. I'm going to be an apprentice to you. That's it. You just tell me what you need done. Show me how to do it. I'm going to get it done, and that's it. That's it. I'm going to be an apprentice to you. I'm not going to act like I know something. I don't know. I don't pretend that I'm like your 10, 11, 12, 13-year-old son. Pretend, as far as the knowledge is concerned. Pretend that's it. Okay? Pretend that's all I know. I don't know anything about building that stuff. I'm willing to get out there and learn. So that's what I'm going to do. So that's what I was talking about. I was about to spend a lot of money on that. Okay? Yeah, I want to build a Kaaba. All that stuff. All these ideas, I know I want to build like outdoor kitchen, because when we gather together, and the sisters, they be cooking up some, sisters can throw down. They can throw down, and I love it. Those sisters throw down. Those sisters, it's amazing. It's amazing. Exactly. Learning and growing together. That's all there is. Shabbat shalom, brother. Now we're talking about the signs of the time, bro. All the brothers are here. I don't know what I heard from Brother Manny, but all the brothers are here. See, I was about to get off. Now the brothers done jumped on. But yeah, I can't wait. I cannot wait. So until videos that I'm doing or whatever, it's just about, you know, it's just about any information. Finish the article. I was reading, hey, food stamps about to be cut off, you know, for a number of people, like 3 million. I don't know if you guys, tell me if any of you guys seen that article. I think it's 3 million or 30 million or something like that. But they're thinking about cutting off food stamps and things like that. And I want that to sink in with some people. Some people who are really, really dependent on government. 3 million, okay, 3 million, cutting off food stamps. And if you're dependent on that, man, I'm not, you know, you guys may not be, but I'm just saying, we know some people who are dependent on that or whatever. And I'm not bad mouthing them. You know, I grew up on food stamps too, you know. So I got it. Oh, are you a new brother, brother Chris? Do you have an addition to your family right now? I want to know that. Is there an addition? I know we're waiting. Okay. So let me know. But in the meantime, my video is just information, encouragement. You know, I want to inform you, let you know what's out there, let you know what I'm seeing, sharpen each other, you know, gathering intelligence, gathering information, getting intel. That's what the videos are now. Now that's going to transition. She will be, she's still riding it out. Okay. She's going to be doing some walking today. Good. Okay, she's still having this contraction. All right, brother. We pray for safe delivery. All of us join together in prayer that Sister T is okay, that she's gonna be okay, you know, and everything come out, no complications. Okay, let's just pray. Let's gather in a corporate prayer with that, and she don't have any complications, and the baby is healthy and fine, all fingers, all toes, everything's fine. Okay, let's pray for that. But yeah, the video is gonna transition to the doing it. When I'm out there, elbow to elbow with Brother David, you know, learning and stuff like that, that's what the video is going to be about. Getting my skills up. Okay? Then I also want to, and then I'm going to get my skills up in other areas so I can bring that to the table. Okay? House of Davis, yeah, House of Davis blowing up. Yeah, another edition. Absolutely. And praise Yah, hallelujah for that too. But we pray that you have a healthy baby, boy or girl, don't matter, healthy. So when I get out there, that's what it's going to be about. It's going to be about the doing, what we're doing, what we're working on, things like that. Find my piece of land. patriarch after all. And since your brother is close enough, you know, I think Brother Chris, and correct me if I'm wrong, you said that Brother Manny, he has land that's like 5 minutes away, driving or walking distance. I don't know, driving or walking distance, 5 minutes away, right? So if you think about that,